Period. 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 Okay.
Been feeling fucking cash, bitch. I'm rolling spliffs up. I've been off that shit, but it don't mean shit. I'm getting bigger. Let me call my plug to pick up. No, he got some thing to zip up. Riding the ride with your bitch, and she gon' suck me till she hiccup. I barely drink liquor. When I do, I say some shit.
Oh my god, you can see all of the fat. You can just see it. Hey, sweetie. It's Alexia Bram here. If this is your first time stopping by, just go ahead and subscribe, please. I'm gonna give you a second. Okay, I'm just give you guys a real quick disclaimer. If you don't like my opinions or you don't agree with them, why are you here? Exactly. So if you don't like them, go ahead and skirt and let the people that do stay. Obviously I don't expect you guys to agree with every single one of them because these unpopular opinions are gonna have people a little, just a little in their feelings a little bit, but it's obviously just for the fun of it and just for the fact that like we can all individually have our own opinions but still get along. Comprende? Okay, let's get into it. First one I want to talk about is the fact that Soulja Boy invented everything. The reality is this blueprint for these new rappers, the ones that are fucking going on social media, acting a damn fool. He basically invented the SoundCloud rapper blueprint. And honestly, like, I know he looked like a crackhead right now, so a lot of you want to clown him and a lot of you want to make fun of him. He actually is a joke, though, to be honest. But what we're not going to do is pretend like a lot of the things he's saying is not true. So, yeah, let's just give him that. Like, let's all collectively agree that we was all cranking that Soulja Boy. At the end of the day, we really was. Like, just give him his accolades. Like, yeah, he a crackhead now, but he was doing it, okay? Yeah, okay. So my next one is Parks and Rec is better than The Office. And I know this is going to have a lot of you, like, just in your feelings, but just give me a second to lay my points down, okay? So the truth of the matter is that the only storyline that The Office has is the whole Jim and Pam situation. And honestly, we don't really give a fuck about Pam. We like Jim, and that's why we care about that situation. And so I feel like without that, like, it's funny, like, it's something that you watch, like, when you're drunk or when you just want to, quick laugh. But it doesn't have, like, depth. Like, there's no character development, really. You might argue that there's a little bit, but come on, like, if you've actually seen both of them, you know that, like, the character development and the connection that you have with the characters in Parks and Rec is, like, just here compared to The Office. Like, let's just address it. Let's go ahead and just be honest about it. Apple Music is not great. And the reason I say this is because I've had both. And really, Spotify is that girl. It just is. It's just the facts of life. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Have you tried, if you really have truly tried both? Because a lot of people that I noticed that are like, Apple is really good. They haven't even tried Spotify. Now, when you try it, you would know that, like, it's really so much better. The playlist, the kind of artists that Spotify has put me onto, like, it's just a different experience. They provide personalized playlists. And they also suggest really good songs that they know you would like. And most of the time, like, literally 9.5 times out of 10, they're right. It's music that you would fuck with. And I know that Apple does all these things as well, but it just doesn't work as well as it does with Spotify. I just want everyone that thinks Apple Music is better to go ahead and try Spotify and then tell me what they think, because you can't have an opinion on it if you haven't tried both. That's just period, So let's go ahead and talk about how people have been for the longest time trying to make depression an aesthetic. And it really just pisses me off when people try to act like it's like a vibe. Like, it's like, I just don't know how to explain, like, people that will tweet things that are like kind of insinuating that it's like attractive to be depressed. And I'm just gonna need y'all to just completely stop that, because people are really going through it. And the reason why a lot of people don't take depression seriously is because of people like you who want to pretend like it's an aesthetic and it's cute. Like, it's not a phase. It's not something that you can just pick up and put on like a jacket and take it off when you want to. It's none of that. It's real. People are going through it. People are going through real life struggles that they can't even tweet about. So if you're like, lol, like, depressed aesthetic, like, I'm gonna need you to dead that. Like, let's never do that. Okay, cool. So Bird Box, trash. Let's just be realistic. And this is probably not unpopular, but I'm gonna put it in here anyway because y'all really made me think that I was gonna be watching a bomb ass movie. Now I love Sandra Bullock as much as the next person, but what we're not gonna do is act like Bird Box was her finest work. It just wasn't. I was unimpressed to say the least. Like it was just not. It was not it. It just wasn't. When are y'all gonna stop lying about that? And the worst part is that like after you watch it, the memes just don't. They're not even that good though. Like, you know when you see a movie, like when I saw Get Out and I saw the memes after, it was like, okay, these are pretty funny. Like, it was funny. It was. But then with the whole Bird Box situation, it just wasn't funny. It just wasn't. And maybe that's just my humor, but I just did not think it was as hilarious as y'all try to make it. And then after I saw it, I was like, yep, this is definitely trash. I'm out. So I think the memes probably like kind of made me think it was going to be this amazing movie and it didn't. So probably if I didn't see the memes and I just saw it, I would have thought it was okay. But the fact that y'all made all those trash ass memes and then I saw it and then it was also not that good, that just kind of made it worse for me. So yeah, that's just trash. I want to talk about this, but I don't know how to talk about it without seeming like a hater. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. How am I going to say this without offending people? I think Cardi B's music is great. I'm twerking next to y'all. I'm living, okay? Her visuals, everything is good. However, I don't think that with the quality of music that she's making and with the Grammys history that she's the person that is going to have the #1 nominations. Because if she does end up winning a Grammy, that means that she won a Grammy before Nicki Minaj. And I don't like to compare the two, but it's kind of hard not to. They're both female rappers that are successful, so we kind of have to talk about it like that. I really feel like when Nicki was in her prime, Nicki didn't even win a Grammy. Like, Nicki has never won a Grammy. And I know the people that is big Cardi B fans right now, they was bumping Itty Bitty Piggy when they was in middle school, high school. When Nicki was in her prime, we was all barbs. Like, let's not even lie about that. And so I feel like if Nicki wasn't even able to get a Grammy, how does it make sense that Cardi has like the highest nominations and is possibly going to win a Grammy? If you look at the quality of the music and the talent, not the personality, because Nicki's personality is complete absolute trash. I'm not siding with her on that, but I just feel like when she was in her prime, she didn't even get one. Like that's just what it is. That's just how I feel. I love Cardi B. I love her personality, but when I'm looking at talent and quality of music, she's just not that girl. Like, it's sad, but it's the truth. So yeah, I want to talk about the fact that people always want to be talking shit about Empire. I really get really annoyed when I hear people say Empire is trash because a lot of the times they didn't even watch the shit. And a lot of the people that did watch it will watch it up to like season 2 and be like, oh, this is trash. And you don't give it time. When it comes to your Caucasian shows that you be watching, it might not be good in one season, but you'll ride it out, right? You'll ride it out and you'll watch the other ones and you'll realize that it's good. But with Empire, you don't keep that same energy. Like, this is a show about a black family. They're addressing a lot of things and it's really interesting after you get past season 3, because season 3 was a little, but we're not going to talk about that. But I just feel like it was really good, and I would really recommend that people watch it in its like entirety before coming online and talking shit about it. Because people always be like, oh, you still watch Empire? Yes, bitch, the fuck I do. I love that show. It's really good. It's really nice. It's really fun. So yeah. Dasani water is not trash. I don't want to be the spokesperson for Dasani, but I really feel like y'all have taken it to the next level when it comes to talking shit about Dasani. And I just think it's all these Bougetto people that like are like, yeah, water has a taste. And like when I taste Dasani, it's fucking disgusting. I can't drink it. It's just, I'm just like, I mean, it's not tap water trash. And majority of these people would get away with drinking tap water. So it's like, what are you saying? I mean, it's not the best water that I've tasted, but I don't really see such a huge problem with it. I know it has a lot of like bad chemicals. I've heard, I have not confirmed, but when it comes to like the taste of it, like people really be over exaggerating how trash it is. And it's really not, it's not that deep. Like, it's just not. Another underrated opinion that I have is that Geminis are not the worst sign in the world. Now, I was really part of the bandwagon talking shit about Geminis, partly because it was fun. I haven't really had the worst experience with a Gemini. It's just fun to see people talk shit about Gemini. And it's cute to jump on the bandwagon. But what I started noticing is that a lot of y'all other trash signs, Sagittarius, hint, hint, will get away with people talking so much shit about Gemini and forget how trash you guys are. So you guys will get under the radar while Geminis will take the blows and the punches for being trash. Because a lot of these other signs are trash. Like some of y'all are really trash. I mean, I'm a Virgo, so I know that we do have our problematic tendencies, but there's some of you that are actually really more fucked up than Geminis. And at least most Geminis own their shit. So that's just that on that. I just really feel like we cannot cancel people for their opinions. The fact that people want to cancel Kanye West, but they don't have the same energy for R. Kelly. And when I say people, I mean black men specifically. All of them, they had so much energy when Kanye was making America great again. And this sounds so stupid. Like, Kanye West is really stupid, but that's beside the point. They were making posts. They were talking about how he's a coon. He needs to sit down. But with this whole R. Kelly situation, I haven't heard T.I. say a single thing. You know, he's just been silent. Snoop Dogg's been silent. Everybody's just silent. Nobody's saying anything. But they had so much energy for Kanye West over a fucking opinion. I personally, wouldn't listen to his music. That's just me. But I don't feel like I'm going to bash somebody for listening to his music when there's people out there that won't stop listening to R. Kelly and Tekashi and all these other men that have done illegal things that really need to be canceled for real. So it's just like, if you really want to bash somebody for wearing Yeezys, you better check in your closet and see that you don't have any Forever 21 and you don't go to Chick-fil-A, because if we want to address every single brand, we will literally not even wear clothes. So let's just, be honest with ourselves about that. It's very fun to be against Kanye West just because he makes himself just an object to ridicule, because he just does a lot of stupid shit. But we're not going to bash people for choosing to support him if we don't. It's a personal choice. As long as he hasn't done anything illegal, it is a personal choice. Wendy Williams is actually fucking funny. Y'all just need to leave Wendy alone. People always want to talk shit, especially when she has bad things to say about your faves. But the reason I like Wendy is because she will say something about everyone's fave. Like, she doesn't play favorites. If she want to talk shit about somebody, she's going to talk all of the shit. And I just enjoy it. It's just fun. Like, her show is fucking fun. And that's just that on that. Period. Okay. I guess we're at the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my unpopular opinion. Let me know what your unpopular opinions are. Probably most likely, if you're subscribed to me, or if you are here and you want to subscribe to me, you agree with my opinion. So hey girl, welcome to the winning team, ho. And yeah, let's just have a conversation. Be sure to like this video if you actually like it. If you don't, that's cool with me. And check out some of my other videos on your way out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you in my next video. You know the drill. I'm tired of talking. Bye.